nice to see fresh hoof prints in the mud. Not much mud though, it's pretty much dry around here. So, got the day off. It's a what is it? Juneteenth. That's what they call it, Juneteenth. And I'm back in here doing a little bit of work on my hobby. This is a hobby. It is not anything I have to do. I had a commenter say, "Get a life. You work on this. You work hard to show pictures of animals doing what they normally do." To that I say, you get a life. You get a life. This is my hobby. I don't mind doing this. This is what I want to do. You don't like it? Go somewhere else. Because there's people out there who do. Anyway, it's a hot day, but it's a nice one. It's not rainy. And I've decided to take pictures of the setup with my trusty Canon camera. And I'll post the pictures to the website, reallifebambi.com. And I switched carriers. Now I'm with AT&T. These are AT&T cameras here. They get really good reception, so I decided I'll go with AT&T and dump T-Mobile. I've been happy with the service ever since. Bird poopy! It's okay. That doesn't really diminish the output or the input, whatever put. Yeah, 13.5 volts. Battery's getting a good charge now. As I said before, this light is dimming out. These ones are fine. Camera's doing okay. And so is the LED. Just thinking about it, I've already taken like 48 pictures already of the setup. There's the camera. Camera 14. Or Deer 14. It's been muddy down through here. But right now the branch isn't running very well. Couple of hoof prints though. Lots of trash from the road. Trashy people. Not very much of it. There's a piece of glass right there. Almost cut my foot open. I threw it up into here where it wouldn't hurt anything. That's starting to collapse a little bit. Anyway, I got concrete block, couple of concrete bricks. It's a little hard to get up, but you can. Nice little footpath. In the springtime, I weed eat. I can get the mower up in here, but that's an awful lot of work. So I weed eat. And usually by this time I don't have to weed eat anymore, other than the just kind of keep the weeds down a little bit. Kind of helps with the ticks, although one did get me last week. Made me mad. And another thing that made me mad was this guy here. Well, it didn't make me mad, but yeah, when I opened it like this, a whole bunch of ants started coming out. That's because this connector here was pulled out. Trash Panda probably pulled that out. And it ran the internal batteries down and left a nice little hole for the ants to get in. And they started pouring out the little port here and that and everything. So that camera is now at home in my dry box, getting dried out. I don't think anything's really wrong, but it did fog up the internals here. So yeah, that didn't sit too well with me. And I did a little bit of improving over here. I used to have lights down here and here, but the blue ones started to fade out, so I put a neat little thing. This is Freestyle. This is the applicator for the Freestyle 2 that you put on yourself for 2 weeks so that it can take glucose metering constantly. And I figured this big thing here, well, that's just a waste to throw it out. Just wasteful. So I repurposed it. I drilled a hole up here in the top and dropped the red LED in there and put it up here as kind of a beacon for the warning. Because I really don't want people back in here and messing with cameras and stuff. So that's why I put a beacon there. And I got that big battery, so yeah, I got like a line going up in there. Anywho, Yeah, the other camera is home now, but I'll put it back here in a few weeks and put it back into use, and then this can go back to being a standby camera. And of course, I'll put hot glue on there to keep it from getting pulled out, or help keep it from getting pulled out. Probably won't do much. I thought this tree was dead. I had wires in this at one time. There's the insulators and the little nubbies. I had a camera on this dead tree here. I know that tree's dead. Back in there. See the little staple back in there? That white thing that won't focus? Yeah, there we go. Had a tree, or a camera on that tree. But not no more. I moved it. It's now on this tree here. I couldn't have gotten to that one. Not very well. This one I can get to easily. Camera looks pretty good in there. Oops. Probably a toady in there. There's like a deep area right here. That's why the water's here. But if we go into another drought, this is gone. All this water is gone. But it's a small creek, so it's not like a... or stream. Where the hell it is, I don't know. I used to have lights up in here too, but they failed. So I cut the wires a long time ago. Oh well. You know, I must have really done a good job with this system, because I have never ever had an issue with the wiring. None whatsoever. Bear in mind, this particular wire here, this pair of wire, is handling 10 cameras. I have not had a single issue. That could be an issue, but that's beyond my control. But I have not had a single issue with connectivity between any of these wires. Oh, look at that. See if I can... Nope, he flew away. Yeah, I never had a conductivity issue with any of these wires, and that means intermittent on-offs where the connection is bad. All the connections are soldered together, so they should be rock solid. Even things like this. Rock solid all the way through. I added this guy here because I wanted to protect the LED, and that's the best way to do it. Anyway, wind! The wind just picked up. Let's check this wiring here. Insulator is smashed up in there. The wire is kind of iffy down through here. And the spikies are spiky. Spiky, spiky, spiky. I think that one's dead. Anyway, the wiring looks pretty good back in here, so pretty happy about that. Made this little runway here so I can get back there. I glued that one, and I glued that one back in there. I've been taking pictures of all the cameras that I have just as an inventory. And yes, I do look at them too. I am a weirdo after all. It's another one I don't want those trash pandas trashing my cameras anymore. Trashy pandas. So how long will it be before these insulators are completely swallowed by the tree? This tree's really getting big. Got pictures of that, of course glued. Got pictures of the green LED, the emerald green. Beautiful, beautiful green. Been very happy with this camera. Gets very nice pictures of zooming down. Got to see the little fawny jump up there and stuff. Now if I don't, well, it's deceiving. It's really kind of, there we go. Take a few more pictures here, and then I'll head up to the house and get ready to leave. But yeah, I glued that too. And some of the wire work has come loose here. I'm not too worried about it, but I'll need new staples here pretty soon. The tree just swallows them. And you see what happens here. I had a few things up here in the last few years. That's why there's pigtails where old stuff used to be. It could really use a rewire. But that's it. That's all I have. Probably won't make another update until this winter. Probably be a rewiring thing. Got a few of them I like to rewire, but that's it for now.